Hello travelers, and welcome back to the channel. So I hope you've got your bank cards ready and your Prima Gems stocked up because you're absolutely going to need them. Today we're diving deep into some seriously exciting and newly updated information about Columbina in Genshin Impact. I swear, Hoyoverse is trying to drain us dry, but with news this big, it's totally worth it. I'm practically rationing my Prima Gems right now. So before we jump into all the new and updated juicy Columbina details, make sure to subscribe to Granny's channel to keep up with all the leaks and updates happening in Genshin Impact. So let's begin. As the third Harbinger, Columbina ranks just below the first and second Harbingers in terms of both authority and sheer strength. This immediately tells us she's going to be an incredibly powerful character. While Wanderer and Child might not always be top tier in terms of game meta, in the lore, they're undeniably strong, which gives us a great indication that Columbina will likely be an A or even S tier character. Her personality and demeanor are truly enigmatic. She's portrayed as detached with an eerie calmness about her. When it comes to her reputation among other Harbingers, characters like Arlecchino, the sixth Harbinger, have suggested that Columbina's answers are interesting, but not necessarily straightforward. This implies she's cunning and potentially manipulative. This cryptic nature truly makes her a wild card, even among her own faction. Have you ever wondered about her code name and its meaning? If you didn't know, Columbina actually means little dove in Italian. This refers to her calm exterior and her connection to the Fatui's cold, calculated operations. It's truly symbolic of her deceptive gentleness masking a deadly intent. This dove motif beautifully ties into the white blindfolded mask she wears and her overall aesthetic and appearance. If you look closely at her design with her feathered clothing and the red and white feathers around her eyes, she truly does resemble a dove. So that's a basic rundown and overview of some of Columbina's foundational information. Hopefully that enlightens you a bit on who she is, what we can expect from her personality, and a glimpse of her appearance. Now let's get into some seriously exciting confirmed and leaked information that came from a reliable source and was released only about a week ago. Her role is truly unique. She's described as a unique Hydro reaction character. This makes me wonder if we're going to see a brand new reaction introduced in the game. We will soon have Lunar Electrode charged with Electro and Hydro, promoted by Nefaria in coming version 5.8 update, but could we see a new Hydro and Cryo reaction? Maybe something like a Luna Moon effect or a Frost Moon effect. She's going to be a support and a potential DPS. From what it sounds like, it's swaying more towards her being a support than a complete main DPS, but it suggests a mix of both, essentially, making her a sub-DPS character like Escoffier. Very good support with healing ability and also crazy burst damage. We can expect very strong support synergy for Cryo characters from Columbina, and her expected release is in version 6.3, first half. Furthermore, Columbina is going to be a main push character for 6.0. This essentially means that out of the usual 2 or 3 main push characters in a patch, Columbina will be one of the best in 6.0 in terms of tier, support, and damage. She's going to be a huge focus. Here's some really interesting information. We might be seeing Columbina way sooner than you think, possibly in 6.0 to 6.3. In the trailer coming out in 5.8, that will be our first introduction to Columbina. Perhaps a little teaser of her fighting or even talking. We're not entirely sure yet, so we'll have to wait for those teasers to drop. Other characters from Natlin will also be displayed in this teaser, so definitely keep an eye out for that. Now for her kit itself. This is the updated information about Columbina's Hydro element synergy. We just learned that she's going to have increased element synergy with other Cryo characters. A reliable source has told us that we can expect enhanced freeze teams. You know, Hydro and Cryo equals freeze, one of the most reliable crowd control reactions. Columbina could act as an off-field Hydro applicator, enabling sustained freeze uptime for your Cryo DPS characters. Think of it kind of like Farina, but in a different way. While Farina uses her little Salon Solitaire members to shoot Hydro, Columbina will apply Hydro off-field in a unique manner. So I won't be surprised if she makes Skirk more broken, or we might see a huge upcoming freeze meta. Here's some additional information about how Columbina supports other Cryo characters and characters in general. Columbina seems like she's going to be more of a universal support character for all different types of elements. Whether this implies a brand new elemental reaction being introduced to make sense of this, we're not entirely sure yet, as things aren't fully adding up based on all the information. But it will undoubtedly make sense in time. What's clear is that Columbina is shaping up to be an all-around good girl, a universal support and DPS character. To be honest, guys, I am so hyped for Columbina. I really can't wait. So that's all for this video. Make sure to leave a like and comment down your thoughts below. I'll come back with more information later. Bye!